Penguin Random House Audio presents Made in Sweden, Part 2, The Sons, by Anton Svensson, translated by Hildred Krill, read for you by Gunnar Cauthery.
What constitutes the past in this book has been inspired by real events, while the parts in the present are pure fiction. Part 1. Black Gaps. Chapter 1. Blood. He has never thought about how red it is, how much there is in a woman's body. Enough to colour an entire kitchen and an entire hall, and, step by step, 3 stories down to the outer door. And still there's enough left that she's able to keep on running away. The rag in his hand becomes darker and darker. He forces his spine outward and braces himself with his feet. He presses all his weight against the plastic rug on the kitchen floor as he rubs away the last patches of blood, rinses out the cloth in the warm, bubbly water in the bucket, and crawls to the doorway and the sticky stuff in the cracks. What happened here has to stay here. That's how it works in a family. Mama whimpered like a wounded animal, and without turning back a single time, ran out, away. Pursued by the tracks of blood, he rubbed and rubbed until they were nothing at all. Leo gets up and stretches his legs that have been cramped for so long, not changing position. That's strange. He should be exhausted. But he somehow feels exhilarated, restless and calm all at the same time, stronger than ever. Every thought clear. He knows exactly what he should do. There's nothing he can compare it with, apart from maybe the first time he drank alcohol, that instant before he became too drunk. But this is better. Soft inside and hard on the outside. The kitchen window has striped curtains and faces the street. Leo peers out and looks for Mama, who's not there. Of course, it's just the spatter in the hallway that remains. And Papa. Is he still here? Why is he sitting down there in the car as if nothing happened? What's he waiting for? Police? Shit! They could come any minute. Papa drove here all the way from the prison outside Stockholm and barged in intending to kill her. His eldest son jumped on his back and pressed his arm around his father's neck, fought him and forced him to stop hitting. The kitchen is done, not a trace. It smells clean. The hallway is worse. She slipped several times there, and the patches are bigger, like pools. But finally it is less when he has rubbed and scrubbed a bit out into the stairwell, and the water has become more of a cloudy red than clear. He sneaks back to the curtain again. The yellow Volkswagen van is still down there, parked, with Papa in the driver's seat and the front door open and his left leg sticking out, the wide grey trouser leg flapping in the wind, and the brown shoe tapping the asphalt. Papa must be waiting for someone. Why the hell else would he be there? Does he think Mama will come back? Or is it that Papa is angry and disappointed that Leo stopped him, just as he got hold of her head and kneed her again and again? Has he decided to come back into the stairwell and up to the flat on the 3rd floor? Is it his turn now? Leo is the one who saw to it that she escaped, that she's alive. But the rattled, hyped-up, alive and almost happy feeling inside takes away the fear. He's not afraid. Not even of his father. In the bathroom, the nurse's bag with Mama's medical paraphernalia is spilled out on the terry cloth bath mat, and the lid with a white cross is ripped open. Someone has been rooting around in it. He lets it be. First, he must get rid of the cleaning cloth into the rubbish and wash off his mother's blood. The warm water rinses away the scum from his skin. It becomes a beautiful, light red whirl just before it vanishes down the drain. Felix was worried. He often is, but this time it was particularly clear that he was not well. And Vincent, his youngest little brother, didn't say a word. He just closed the door to his room and stayed there. He checks a 3rd time through the window. And now, the police are coming. Fucking Papa just sat there and waited for them. They've done it before, picked him up. 4 years ago. The time Papa threw a Molotov cocktail and burned down Grandma and Grandpa's house because Mama was hiding there. But that was like the other way around. This time it's Papa who is waiting for the police. Right away, one of them is standing on the stairs, ringing the doorbell. A tall, rather young one is visible through the peephole, and when he steps in onto the doormat, he doesn't see shit. The blood is completely cleaned up. "Hi, I'm Peter Eriksson, constable. I just want to say someone's on the way here from social services. You don't need to be worried." "I'm not worried. Why would I be?" "What's your name?" "Leo." "And how old are you?" "Old enough." "How old?" 14. Now the cop looks around, inspects the hallway and leans forward a little to be able to see into the kitchen. But there's nothing to find. Everything is put back. The table stands in its place again, both chairs are picked up and pushed in under it, and even the rag carpet that he turned over to hide the blood spots lies without a crease between the table legs. "Was it here that it happened?" "What do you mean, happened?" "Your father has already confessed, so I know what happened. I'm here to examine the scene." "It was here." "Where?" "It began in the hall, ended in the kitchen." The cop gaze sweeps through the flat, along the hall floor, through the doorway into the kitchen. "I see you've cleaned up. I can even smell the cleaning products. But that's not important right now. Still, I do want to know if your father has been here before." "He hasn't lived with us for a few years now." "So he's never been inside this flat?" "No. We moved here from Stockholm 4 years ago, when Papa went to prison." The cop's hand is on the door handle. It seems as if he'll go. No more questions from someone who shouldn't be meddling. "There's one more thing." "Yeah?" "The woman coming from social services soon is Anna-Lena. She'll see to it that you and your brothers get help." "We don't need any help." "Everyone needs help once in a while." And so he leaves. Not a bloody word about what happened to Mama. Papa gave himself up. Maybe that's why. Felix is still hiding behind the sofa in the living room, but crawls out as soon as Leo waves at him. "Is she dead? Leo, is she? Say it if it's true." "Of course she isn't dead." "Where is she then? Where, Leo? She must be really hurt." "She's a nurse. She knows what to do, where to go." "Where to go? So can he find her there too?" "No. The police have Papa." "I don't understand." "What do you mean you don't understand?" "Why he came here and wanted to kill her." "Because Mama split the family up." "You're just saying that because Papa said that." "No, I'm not. But I know Papa better than you do. He just is like that. He operates that way. But if he—" Leo traps his little brother's agitated, flailing, swinging arms, a torrent that must be shut off. "Felix, I get it that you're worried and scared. But I know that she's all right. I saw it. And now I need your help, Felix, with Vincent, okay?" Leo lets go of both arms, which seem to understand now. They aren't flailing or swinging anymore. "Okay." And together they go towards the closed door. "Vincent?" Their little brother doesn't answer. Leo carefully turns the door handle. Locked. He looks in through the keyhole. Blocked, the key in the way. "Vincent, open up!" They both lay an ear against the door, hear him breathing heavily in there. The nurse's bag. "I saw it on the bathroom floor. But, Leo, what if he's hurt himself? If he—" "I'll take care of it." Leo is already on his way, somewhere, through the hall, towards the stairs. "Where are you going?" "The drain pipe." Felix doesn't like being alone when it's not his own choice. He looks at the locked door to Vincent's room, at the wood surface, which has peeling paint at the bottom, and at the door handle that doesn't move, as if he could make it turn by staring. He knows exactly what Leo plans to do.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?